Good afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is April 8th, 2014, and we're pleased to have with us Oxford & Co.
Don't need your reasons for the words you say. I'm not turning around inside my head. Don't need your tired recompense. From where I'm standing, I'll make no defense. Oh, it's not like I got to choose. I am just a sinner, baby, and I can't lose. Don't need your water, sugar, I don't need your wine. Don't need your church or school, and I'll be fine. Whenever you mind what the preacher said, well, I know where I'm going when I'm good and dead. Oh, don't take too much to fill these shoes. I am just a sinner, baby, and I can't lose. Don't need your maid to know I've made my bed. Well, I sleep like a child when I rest my head. Well, I made my peace, and that's plain to see. When you see the devil, tell him, hey, from me. Oh, don't take too much to be my muse. It's not like I got to choose. Oh, don't take too much to fill these shoes. I am just a sinner, baby, and I can't lose.
Oxford & Co. on Audiotree Live. Can we talk about, before you go into your next song, a little bit about just like the evolution of your sound, especially now as Oxford & Co. versus projects that you've been in before and then playing solo. I don't know, just some insight on maybe how that's different than a band or how it feels to perform in the US now, I guess.
That's a lot of questions.
Yeah, sorry.
That one statement.
I threw so many. Go back to the beginning.
Right, we'll go back to the beginning.
Change of your sound.
So, all right. So I used to play in more of a rocky sort of band where I come from. It was sort of like Britpop almost with a bit of rock, Coldplay sort of sound. So this Oxford project is very, very different for me.
Yeah.
And it's stripped right back with the intent of just playing with a guitar and voice. That was always the idea behind this, and with a little bit of indie folk edge, a little bit of a country edge, and it's a cool vibe, I think, so far. Man, it's going really well. It's definitely suiting the States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then playing by yourself, I mean, because you played with another dude, right, for a while?
Yeah, buddy back at home named Cam. He was actually the guy that produced the EP, which hasn't been released yet.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it. So we'd play either just me on stage or he'd come along and play on stage with me. And the songs have developed, sort of taken an interesting path. So my stage name was just Oxford at home.
Okay,
and so the Oxford & Co. came along as people started joining the band.
Yeah, as it was a collaboration.
Yeah, that's
more
it.
People
so today it's just Oxford, not Oxford & Co. You know.
Yeah. Cool. All right, man.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming out.
Cheers. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, and you can go play your next song.
Thank you. Days, 20 nights, 20-hour flights that I'll keep counting. We'll call it once, call it twice. We'll call it what you like. Just call me anytime. I believe it's time. Well, I can see it all from here, that we don't know a thing until it happens. Read it out, and just say it out loud, so we can hear it. I believe it's time. I believe it's mine. I believe it's time. I believe it's mine. I waited until the early hours, until no one was around. I guess I'll keep waiting. Well, 20 days, 20 nights, I'll wait 40 if you like. Well, just call me anytime. I believe it's time.
Audiotree Live with Oxford and Co. Or Oxford. I want to know about when I selfishly, I think, want to know about the first guitar that you got, and like how you learned to play it, or did someone teach you how to play it? Or
James Taylor taught me how to play guitar.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, no, I actually, it's not far from the truth. When I got my first guitar, I actually was forced to learn to play guitar in high school. It's something we do back in Australia. I don't know if you guys do it here or not.
No.
Every kid's got to play an instrument. So I was 13 and had a guitar put in my hands. And
Dang.
had to play it as an assessment and realised I was half decent at it. So I sort of kept going. I always wanted to play drums.
Okay.
But guitar it was. And
So like in those years before, because like in my school, I guess, in 5th grade, they like give you the option, like, hey, band's come, or sorry, in 4th grade, because it's like in 5th grade then,
Yeah.
band is coming up, so like sort of think about the instrument you want or whatever, and
Yeah,
I ended up
right.
playing trumpet, but you don't have to play. So like you guys like you had to play an instrument in school.
Yeah, every kid has to do music till they're, year 9, year 10 sort of thing.
Dang.
Yeah, or year 7, year 8 actually. But it's a beautiful thing, man. There's no better thing than to learn to play a musical instrument, And quite often everyone knows a few chords on the guitar. And
Yeah.
it was cool. But through high school I was totally not cool. So I spent all my time listening to James Taylor and Stevie Wonder and the Beatles and all of that sort of stuff. And I just loved the way James Taylor played. So I sort of modelled what I do from him.
From him.
Yeah.
That's sweet. So maybe not directly learning from him, but
No,
indirectly
that was
he
a
taught
slight,
you. Yeah, right.
slight misdirection of the truth there.
I got it. Why did you want to play drums? Just because of
Because
rock?
I'm cool. Drummers get the chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't ever have to, they sit in the back. So, they get to, remain cool.
Yeah, that's it.
You don't have to, yeah.
No, that was the plan anyway. But anyway, so now I play guitar and I sing. Didn't work out quite as planned, but I'm not complaining. It's all right.
Can you play drums, or have you ever tried?
I can play, but very badly.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not going to happen today.
That kid you will not be touching.
Yeah.
You can go to your next song, man.
Cheers, thanks, man. I'm on fire. Oh Lord, I try to be that guy, but I am getting tired and my throat is tight. Yeah, I've been wandering through the night. Oh, if someone could see me now, keep my feet back on the ground. Well, my eyes don't see the things they used to, 'cause my days, the days are getting dark. But my eyes, well, they intend to love you. 'Cause when it comes to you, girl, I've been seeing sparks. Oh, it'll all inside until we find that perfect sight. But I can't help myself, and I won't try. I know it's foolish, but it's the right kind. Well, if someone could help me now. Well, my eyes don't see the things they used to, 'cause my days, the days are getting dark. But my eyes, well, they intend to love you. 'Cause when it comes to you, girl, I've been seeing sparks. Could think deeper, but I don't. Could be smarter, but I won't. I believe it's time again. I can tell that we'll be friends. Could think deeper, but I don't. Could be smarter, but I won't. I believe it's time again. I can tell that we'll be friends. Well, my eyes don't see the things they used to, 'cause my days, the days are getting dark. But my eyes, they intend to love you. 'Cause when it comes to you, girl, I've been seeing sparks.
Audiotree Live with Oxford and Co. So I was talking to Lisa a bit about the kind of slower pace of tea and coffee drinking in Australia and like the positive culture around that. I would like to know about beer. I'm like pretty into beer and into like the American craft beer scene, and that's moving into the like, you know, slower, taking your time, drinking a beer longer. Is that the case? I mean, in like the, I don't know, do you even call them pubs? In the pub culture or in like in the bar culture in Australia?
Yeah. Beer is definitely a culture at home too, just as much. We've got the same small breweries doing their things, and it's definitely cool to have your particular thing. Actually, we've got a bar at home where I come from in south of Sydney in Cronulla, a new one that's just opened up, and they just serve whatever keg they've got at the time. So you can't actually go and get this beer every week. It just changes all the time, and they change the beer to some other new microbrewery that's sort of doing their thing, man. It's pretty cool. But coffee's definitely more serious than the beer.
Okay. As a cultural part, they're more serious about coffee than like beer. Okay.
Depends, man.
Yeah.
Depends. Yeah, actually it was funny. One of the first things we did while in the country, we've been in here for about 3 weeks now, went and got some real American ribs, had some real barbecue.
Right, dude, sweet.
This place served Foster's beer, man, and the slogan is, Australian for beer. People don't drink Foster's at home. No one does. It's so funny.
We were doing research on that earlier. I think it's brewed somewhere in Texas also, or like,
it is. They do it here. But it's observed by, real Australians.
They look at it and they say, oh yeah, that's beer, and then it moves or something. Be curious if you went to Outback Steakhouse, what you would feel about that.
Yeah, too. I've seen a nut or two, man. It's interesting.
Yeah, probably no good. You can go into your next song, man.
Cheers, thank you.
Well, I'm lost. Well, if you believe all the talk, and I keep praying, please, but nobody's saving me. So, darling, don't you see? You can have your way with me. Well, I'm blind. I never did see much to find, and I keep asking why. Oh, why don't I care enough to try? So, darling, don't you see? You can have your way with me. Well, I'm poor, but I'm rich in fancy talk, and I keep praying, oh my Lord, who the hell is heaven for? So, darling, don't you see? You can have your way with me. Darling, don't you see? You can have your way with me. Well, I said, darling, don't you see? You can have your way with me.
Audiotree Live with Oxford & Co. You can get ready to go into your last song, and I will speak a little bit. I will speak a little bit about he's playing with the Soil and the Sun, which is like a band that we love and take care of, on April 23rd in Grand Rapids, and then April 24th in Evanston at Space. So if you're around that area, them and the Ballroom Thieves will be playing that Space show. So come check them out.
Thank you for doing that promo for me, man.
Baby, it's alright to set your soul alight. Well, I've been waiting all my life to know something like that. I have seen the signs written across the skies. Well, I would rather spend my time believing in something. All I do not know. Now I call on what once held me down. Now I let go. Well, I don't see no reason I'll ever go back. All I know, I'm born to roam. So goodbye, lonely times. I never liked your style. Well, I found my place upon a golden mile, and I'm leaving you behind. Baby, it's alright. I finally found some light. Well, I learned that waiting only wastes my time. So stay with me tonight. All I do not know. Now I call on what once held me down. Now I let go. Well, I don't see no reason I'll ever go back. All I know, I'm born to roam. All I do not know. Now I call on what once held me down. Now I let go. Well, I don't see no reason I'll ever go back. All I know, I'm born to roam.
Oxford & Co. on Audiotree Live. Thanks again, Sam, for playing.
Thank you so
there.
much for having me today.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks to Emperor Cabs and the Music Garage and Goose Island. Awesome people in the studio, sound engineers making them sound great, camera and lighting crew, and viewers. Support the band by downloading the session when it comes out in a few weeks, and send a shout via social media to us or the band if you just want to connect. From all of us here at the studio, thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.